Welcome to Project Ninja. Today I'm going to take you through a series of training videos. The second video in the series is the Employee Management module. Employee management is controlled in the Administration portal under Employee Administration. Clicking Employees allows you to see a full list of all employees on site. To create a new employee, enter their first name, last name, their date of birth, and click Save. You're then able to create a user profile, entering a username and password to allow the user to log in to do an induction. For administration users, you need to click Allow Backend. For your supervisors, click Allow Supervisor. OHS Officer will allow your employee to receive copies of all inductions completed in the system. Ensure that you click Is Active to allow the employee to do their induction. The Employee portal also allows you to see an employee's previous health conditions, their previous employment, previous injuries, their licenses. Once an employee starts on site, it also allows you to see all of the shifts they've completed on any project. Site supervisors' projects are recorded here. You get a full history of every site your supervisor has worked on. If an employee has an incident on site, the incident report is recorded here in the employee section, so you can see all incidents for that particular employee. You're also able to see a full list of inductions completed by the employee since commencement of employment. Employee induction. Once you've created a user profile, the employee is able to log into the employee portal to complete their induction. They enter their username and password and click Login. This will then take them to the home screen where they can complete their induction by scrolling through the pages and clicking to sign when they have completed their induction. Once they've completed their induction, they can then complete their personal details. Here they will complete their address, contact information, bank account details, superannuation, previous employment, injuries, licenses, and they must complete the sign-off before submitting the form. All fields with a red asterisk are compulsory and must be completed in order to save the form. On completion of the form, employees must record their signature to sign off their induction. If they do not do this, they won't be able to submit it. Not completing a mandatory field will highlight it in red, and the user must then go back and complete them in order to submit their induction. Once you have all your employees logged in the system, they're then able to use the biometric scanners to sign in and out of your sites. Each day when they sign in, it'll create a record under Timesheets of your project. When they sign out, it'll then calculate the duration of their shift, and you're able then to use that information to finalise your timesheets. By selecting all your timesheets and batch updating, you can finalise the whole week's timesheets if you don't need to edit any of the times. Should an employee forget to sign in or sign out, you can create a manual timesheet by clicking New. Selecting the employee from the employee drop-down, select the date they forgot to sign in, and enter their times manually. Click Save to make sure the record appears in the timesheet list. You'll see that this time is now unfinalised because we finalised all the previous times. To view the timesheet in Excel, simply click Export Timesheet, select the week ending and click Download. To search for a particular employee's times, you can use the filter button. All of your search fields are interdependent, so you can simply look for just a date range, or you can just look for a particular employee. You don't have to enter all of the search fields. In addition to timesheets, you also have the option to manually import your timesheets. In the event that your scanner fails to have internet or you have downtime with power, you're able to export the file from your scanner using a USB and upload it directly to Project Ninja to allow you to complete your timesheets. Simply click New, choose File once you insert the USB into the computer. Ensure that the time zone is correct and click Save. This will then transfer into the timesheets and you are able to complete your weekly timesheets as if they had been automatically imported. Once you've finalised your timesheets for the week, you're then able to go ahead and start creating progress claims. Before creating the progress claim, your administrator will have done a costing import. This will then populate the zone section. As you can see here, it puts in your rates for your different categories and your subzones. So here we have an apartment building, and on level 1 we have 10 units. Click the progress claim button and your employees from your finalised timesheets will appear. Inside the form it brings through the employee, the week ending. You're then also able to clone a second progress claim. So if you have staff working together, you create one progress claim and then clone the other person so you don't have to duplicate your work. It brings through the hours from the timesheet for the week. You're then able to add your progress claim items. You choose the zone they were working in and then the subzone. Here I've applied 100% of this sheeting for the week and you can see that they will get paid $800. You're also able to manage retentions. You can see here any retentions amount on hold. You can then choose to pay out those amounts if they're there. Once you've completed your progress claim, click Save and then Home to return to the progress claim sheet. Your timesheet data can also be used to create a CSV that can be imported into your payroll software. By going to Reports, select your employee report, enter the date, the start date and the finish date for your pay period. Choose your project. If you leave this blank, it will supply data for all projects. You can also pick information for particular employees if you want to. Once you've set your criteria, hit Filter. It will then break down the times for your payroll software. This report is customisable. In this instance, it has been broken down into normal time, time and a half and double time, but can be varied depending on the requirements of your software. You are able to export the report to CSV for easy import into your payroll software.